Welcome to Wilton Town Talks. I'm your host, Zaina.
And I'm Casey, and here we have Andy from ImpacT Teen Drivers to tell us about the importance of driving safely as a teenager.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. A little bit about myself. I'm work ImpacT Teen Drivers. I'm an education outreach coordinator. I retired from law enforcement. I did 24 years in police work. And I'm also a father of 3 young drivers myself. So not only from a law enforcement perspective, but as a father perspective, I take traffic safety amongst young people very seriously and know how important it is. And ImpacT Teen Drivers offers a lot of programs that we do at high schools. We do a presentation that involves the dangers of distracted and reckless driving. And when you have a lot of distractions in the vehicle, it really adds up to the unsafe drive that you have. Whether you're a driver or a passenger, you have to learn to wear your seatbelt, whether you're the driver or a passenger. Make sure everyone's seatbelted in the car. So we really hit on that. We also talk about the distractions. And a lot of people know about distractions being cell phones, but there's actually a lot of other distractions in the car.
Could you please tell us a bit more about these programs that you offer?
Absolutely, yep. We have a What Do You Consider Lethal program where we talk about how all these other things and all the choices that you make behind the wheel of a car can be just as lethal as a lot of these lethal things that you know in everyday life. So the program we teach is, when they talk about the distractions, we talk about manual distractions, visual distractions, cognitive distractions, and auditory distractions. So visual is anytime your eyes are off the road. If you're doing something in the car that's taking your eyes off the road, that's a distraction. If both hands are not on the steering wheel, that's a distraction. Mind, if your mind's not on the drive that you're doing, you're not focused on driving, that's a distraction. And auditory, of course, is playing loud music too loud and you're not alert to what's around you. So, of course, a cell phone, if you hear your cell phone, if you have it on your passenger seat and you hear it ring or ding with a text message, where does your mind go?
To the phone.
To the phone, right? And right away, what are you going to do next?
You're going to look on.
You're going to grab it, right? You want to look at it because you know you want to see who's texting you, who's calling you. And so right away you have your visual where your eyes are off the road because you're looking at that text message, your manual where your hand's not on the steering wheel, and the cognitive where your mind isn't on driving. It's about that phone call or that text message. So we really want to eliminate those distractions in the car. You know, turn your cell phone off, put it on Do Not Disturb, put it in the glove box, center console, so you're not tempted by it or distracted. And we talk about other distractions that a lot of people don't think are always distractions. The more teens you have in the car, the more friends you have in the car, are a distraction. So if you get more conversations with your friends and they're making noise or trying to show you, that it really does add up to all the distractions inside the car, and including eating and drinking something. When you're tipping your head back, drinking something, you're taking your eyes off the road, your hands off the steering wheel. So we really try hitting on that and making how important it is that you follow all those, you make all those good choices behind the wheel of a car, not just some of the time, but like all the time, whether you're a passenger or as a driver, and you need to speak up if you feel unsafe in the car, whether you're a driver or a passenger.
Is there anything else you would like to share about your program?
Yeah, so we actually have a contest, the Create Real Impact contest this year, and it's closing on April 15th at 5 p.m. But high schools can join or enter the contest. Individuals can enter the contest also, but as a high school, you enter it as a class, and it's a great way to be a positive influence in the community and bring this the dangers of distracted and reckless driving to light in your community. All you have to do is do a 30-second PSA video about a lot of the stuff we talk about in the presentation, about all those distractions and reckless driving, speeding, seatbelts. And also on top of that, you do a bunch of social media posts. You post social media posts, the 30-second PSA video, and a press release. And you enter that from your school, and you have a chance to win money. So up to $27,000, and it's a great way. If you're really good at that kind of thing and creative, I'd highly recommend entering that contest.
Thank you so much for telling us about your program.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.